Hey guys, it's Dan from Generation Productions again. I just want to do another sort of PSA and kind of a bit of a ballsy move on my part to bring up a bit of my past. Part of my past is being a genderphobic. Reasons for this being is because I had a Christian background, and also there's lots of things that are involved in that. And so this PSA is about being genderphobic. Now, I've definitely stepped out of being genderphobic, so if people have been praying for me for that, thank you very much. And the people have been, sort of spearheaded towards being genderphobic for was the bisexuals, the transgenders, and the lesbians. Main reason for this being was with some lesbian friends I had a fallout with. The same thing with the bi-genders I had a fallout with. And I think I may have had a fallout with a trans person. So, because of these fallout with these people, I had a completely negative view about those kind of people. But here's the thing I forgot. What I forgot is that a person's gender doesn't make them who they are. Yeah, I might get some flack for this, but it's true. A person's gender does not make them who they are. What makes a person who they are is all their personality, their likes, their dislikes, their attitude, their mindset, the way they do things. That is what makes a person who they are. So, if I'm a straight person, if a person is trans, or if a person is a lesbian, or someone's bisexual, it's not really, it's basically, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to try and put this. It's basically more or less their genders, my gender and their gender does not make up who they are. It's all about their personality, and it's about their attitudes and everything else. That's what makes a person who they are. So a person can be a transgender from turning into a guy into a girl, or from a girl turning into a guy, or whatever. But those feelings and all those issues, we don't know if it's a disorder, we don't know if it's a mental illness, we don't know what it is, and even the transgender people don't even know what it is. So, more or less, I'm not going to judge them. I'm not going to judge them anymore. I've sort of grown past that. For the transgenders and the lesbians and the, all the other sort of ones, except for I do have one sort of one transgender phobe left, which is gays, and gays in the sense of the guy-on-guy action. For reasons of I was still maybe a little bit genderphobic of that, is because something happened to me when I was a kid. Oh, not kid, teenager sort of thing. Sort of like a incident that happened. I'm not going to talk about it, but more or less it was dealing with like gay issues. So more or less, it might take me a little bit longer to get over guy on guys, but for the moment, I have come a fair way. I have got over my phobias of trans, bi, trans, bi, and some of the other ones. I seem to have gotten over that, and so it's a big step for me. And for me to come up and say this, yes, I've still got one gender phobia. And I've gotten over the other gender phobias. It's a big thing for me because basically I don't really like announcing everything to the outside world, especially about personal issues like this one. But I do want to also do a shout out to the people who sort of helped me change my mind. We have a woman named Marie Levenue. I don't know how to pronounce your name properly. Also Robin Jaspers, Mimimouth, Chloe Arden, and Kiri Morning, you know, you guys have been great. Guys, girls, whatever you want to call yourselves. Sorry, I mean, you girls have been great. And I just want to say thanks for letting me be a part of your YouTube channels and commenting on your videos and actually liking some of your videos. And yeah, and also just by talking about the stuff you guys go through, being trans and stuff, it made me stop and think about a few things. Like, I just thought it was just completely easy for you guys to do stuff, but it's not as easy as it looks. So yeah, I just want to say thanks for you guys, guys in the sense of in the general scheme of things. Okay, I say guys. When I'm referring to girls, I'm saying. When I'm referring to girls, I still say guys, but that's over in the general scheme of things. So it's just like you guys is like in a group. So it's not technically speaking guys. It's just, you know, that. But anyways, yeah, you people. All right then, that's a better one. You people, thank you very much for helping me change my mind about you lot, and yeah, thanks a lot. And I'm going to go through a lot more changes and trying to develop the way I'm thinking about people. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, people, and catch you guys later. Bye.